Hello, I am taking a walk around video on this 1934 Ford two-door sedan. I will be listing it on eBay and posting this video on YouTube so I can try to give any potential bidders the best idea of what you are bidding on. Anyway, I've known about this 34 Ford since I was a child. I'm 46 now, and this car belonged to a friend of my dad's who was the first hot rodder that I ever remember my dad hanging out with. He built this car to drive to all the NSRA meets and get good gas mileage and enjoy it and do it in style. So what you see is the paint, and in my estimation, from knowing my age and remembering the car has probably been done as you see it for in between 30 and 35 years now. So what you see is what you get. No hidden surprises here. It's unchopped. Steel body, steel hood, glass fenders. It rides on its original 34 frame. It has a Mustang 2 independent front suspension with disc brakes, and it has a 8-inch Ford rear end with a 279 single traction rear. Try to get under the hood here while I am still filming. Okay, try and get you a picture here. Just be patient with me. Under the hood is a 231 GM V6 equipped with a Holley 390 CFM carburetor, 4-barrel, hooked to a turbo 350 transmission. It has air conditioning, electric fan, and it runs very nicely. It shifts. I drove it here, which was about a mile away from my shop. Car's been sitting for a long time. My dad purchased the car a couple months ago. Try to open this door for you. And after I had thought the car had vanished, he got word of it and found the car. So I would not consider the car ready roadworthy right now. It's just, I think it can be roadworthy just like it sits, but it just needs a going through. My dad has put a new alternator on it, drained all the fluids in the rear end, the engine, transmission, replaced all those. It charges nicely, starts and runs nicely. Most of the lights work, brake lights work, with the exception of one headlight and the cow lights. The cow lights are here but are not functional. Has a tilt wheel out of what I would say late model Chevrolet. If I could get inside here, it's got a radio up high and shifter in the floor. Interior could stand to be redone, but I mean, it's here. You'll notice one of the things that it will need to make it roadworthy is a gas tank. Right now I just have it running off a boat gas tank. I've taken the bottom of the back seat out, but I have it, and it is in perfect shape. I mean, the back seat didn't see much use, so it's in nice shape, and you can install it. I just have it out right now so I can have the tank inside the car so I can drive it. Paint is hard to, I would say the paint is something like a butternut yellow off a 66 Chevelle, something like that. has a non-filled roof. Paint still shines, looks good from a distance. I know it's hard to see in the pictures. It does have flaws underneath the paint, but it looks good. It's got tinted windows. All the windows function, I believe, with the exception of the rear passenger window. It just seems to have come off the track a little bit and doesn't want to go all the way up. Now let's see if I can swing around here and fire the car up while I've got you on camera. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Also, has a kill switch under the seat. Seats flip back. Under this seat is a kill switch. Under the driver's seat is fuse panel. So you just come in here, flip this switch. All right. You'll see, motor runs good, smooth. Just a stock GM V6. Electric choke is on right now. So, got dual exhaust in the back. Quiet. He literally built this car to drive. This is what I always remember him showing up in at the car shows. He had a bunch of old cars, but he drove this one more than any of them. And that kind of shows because it has got 35,800 miles on the odometer. Motor's starting to idle down a little bit now. Electric fan switch under the dash right here. Cold out here today, so you don't really need it. Like I said, it's not a bad car at all. It's a steel car, fiberglass fenders. So let me try to show you. I'm gonna cut this car off while I'm sitting here. Okay, a couple places on the car that I'll show you. One, you'll look down here at the cowl, nothing. It's rust, no rust bubbles at all, where they typically rust. On the door, this door has a little place at the bottom. Hard to see, and I'm trying to adjust this camera, and I'll be honest, I don't know how clear it's coming in, but that's, if you can see that. Back here, trying to adjust again, no rust. Same way at the back, around the back of her. A lot of times you'll see rust back here. No rust along the back. I'm trying to do the best I can here, so bear with me. Okay, this part is metal as well, but the fenders are fiberglass. Same way around this side. You'll come around here, you'll see there's a little bubble right there. A place where the rocker joins in. Little place. The doors themselves, no rust. The door itself on this side, no rust. Bottom of the cowl, same deal. No rust. So, does have both windshield wipers up top. They do work. Like I said, make somebody a nice cruise around street rod. It's just going to need some TLC and some going through, but you are going to start with one virgin Henry steel 34 Ford body. And it is a nice car. With the independent front suspension, it ought to ride good. It is. It's a, like I said, 8-inch Ford under the rear, and it's hung on leaf springs. I'll walk around one more time. Like I said, this car has been built for 30 or 35 years. So it's still here, and it's still in this condition, and still drivable actually, because I drove it here. Like I said, it just needs a little bit of attention. I know Dad replaced the wheel cylinders on the back. The brakes still feel a little spongy. It does stop the car. They feel a little spongy. Probably just needs to be bled out some more. So with little TLC, it will be a running and driving car, and it'll look good when you show up. Thank you guys for looking. And if you have any questions, you can give me a call. My number will be in the eBay ad. Thank you.